All right, I got a really cool lot in that I wanted to just open on camera because I thought it might be interesting for folks. It's not a lot of items that you would normally see in a auction. I mean, maybe in various forms, but not in the way that this is presented, which I'll get into here in a second. I'm not totally sure how to best do this. Yeah, maybe I'll just go one at a time here. So I'm gonna move those out of the way. And we'll start with this little packet. So you're probably getting a flavor of what we're gonna find in here already. This series of lots, I guess, maybe it's 10 different, maybe not 10, maybe it's 5 different lots that I won. All came from the same collection. It was a massive unopened pack collection that had existed since the original release of the packs. And that original collection had been sold off over the course of a handful of auctions by Rockhurst. Rockhurst is kind of an, I guess, underrepresented or underappreciated, less known auction house. And then these are kind of the dredges of that collection. And effectively what they did was anything that wasn't passed by PSA pack authentication or anything that wasn't, and maybe I'll just pause for a second here and just so we can look at, this is an original pack of, I believe this is 1970 Topps Super Baseball. Let's see, yeah, 70 or 71. And these are, as they would have been found out of the pack. 2 Hall of Famers and a Bill Freehand. Really great shape on this pack. I mean, that's fully intact. You could frame that. And then there's the original gum. So, anyways, anything that didn't pass, it wasn't because they weren't, real packs. It was that they had been partially open due to wear and tear over time, and PSA wasn't comfortable authenticating. So what Rockhurst did was just open these packs and sell them all together. So you can see here is another one of the 1971 Topps. This is the traditional trading card pack, and you get pack fresh versions of these cards that really hadn't seen the light of day in 50 plus years. And I just thought that was a really cool thing where the color is going to be great. I really love color on classic vintage cards. And this, these are, really great in that department. They're not faded by any time. And you can also just get an appreciation for how these things came out of the pack, where there was already a little bit of edge wear all around on just about all of these. And so any, PSA 9, PSA 10, PSA 8 even from 71 Topps, I mean, it's just remarkable to exist at all. And I'll probably grade a handful of these and see there's some of the original gum, and then it looks like there's a bottle cap in there as well from the packs that came out for a handful of years. Let's see, which one is this? 70 Topps, I believe. No, another 71. I guess there's multiple variations of that pack. Let's see. No, that's not. It's just old. All right, see, there's another good Ernie Banks. Getting these on camera well. Bob Berta, Jim McLaughlin, Walt Aston, Tug McGraw. Yeah, I mean, these cards look really great. certainly all in EX plus condition, but you know, 71 Topps is so brutal with the the edges, the black borders. So, all right, and then I'm sorry, I'm just taking my time appreciating these. And this is another version. It looks, or it goes back to the original version of the 71 Topps. So I'll probably frame a handful of these packs, you know, the wrappers. And then maybe I'll grade a handful of these that look really sharp, but I just thought it was a cool, that's one of my favorite cards from the 70s. Great action shot. Miscut. Yeah, I'll probably grade a handful of the, you know, nicer cards, but otherwise just try to keep these all together. Yeah, I might not even. I haven't really decided what I want to do yet. Because I like the idea of keeping these all together. It'd be interesting what you guys think. I mean, that Ernie Banks looks like it's going to be a 7. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's a couple $100. An 8 or 9. I'm not 100%. I'm not the latest on those prices, and you know, it might be nice to get a little bit of my money back. But these definitely didn't go for steals, where you know, you're obviously just buying A plus B. You know, some commons from 71 Topps plus a wrapper. It was certainly a premium for having these all together. Okay, here we're getting into some of the more interesting years. So that pack is in tough shape. At least some staining, I should say. And you can see, yeah, there's some staining on the Don Massey stamp. Maybe that's the gum stain mixed with water. Yeah, but that looks really great. Yeah, I mean, these look really, really, let's see. I mean, the surface also is tough on 62 Topps, but those look really nice. I mean, edgeware borders all look pretty untouched. But man, I had this amazing collection that I bought of 62 Topps, and they all looked like they hadn't been touched in 60 years, and I don't think I got a single card over a 7. So, I'm not going to go crazy grading all these and hoping for 9s and 10s. But these do look good. The colors of those look really sharp. Billy Williams on that stamp, another gum. I am not going to eat that gum, I'll tell you that. But that's just a cool piece of hobby history to have. Essentially a full pack together, and maybe that's what I'll do, is like try to reconstruct a couple of these that don't, you know, maybe aren't in the best shape, and you know, don't have the superstar in them. So it looks like I got 3, 4 of these 62 Topps. Honey green. See, there's some snow on that surface there too, but otherwise the cards are in really good shape. Some soft corners in this pack. Yeah, I mean, again, it just shows you that these are sitting in the pack for 50 years, and yet they are still, you know, I don't know, EX at best. Honestly, I mean, I'm not. Sometimes I like to be a skeptic, but it makes me think that just any PSA 9 is just fake, you know, altered in some way. Because, I mean, these look really good. And the idea that this is pack fresh and that you could find something even better and it was not impacted by a kid playing with it for years on end, and still come out a 9/10 is pretty unbelievable to me. But centering looks pretty good on that. I guess that was an interesting finding, is that I kind of figured that any pack, would show similar centering across the cards, because maybe they were all printed and cut together. But that's not the case. There's some there was like a miscut we saw earlier. These are a couple nice ones. Cepeda, some edgeware there. That's really great color on that Dick Groat. Another good color there, Don Massey. Dumbo with an arm, Ron Klein. Yeah, there's some stain there from the gum. Tim McCarver and Bill Tuttle on those stamps. All the stamps are pretty beat. So that's one finding, is that you're not guaranteed great centering across the pack. And then also there's a lot of these packs that just don't have anything of value in them. And for all those people out there who are thinking they can go rip a pack, a vintage pack, and maybe there's a Mickey Mantle in there, but it's probably not. And probably not anything that's going to get you remotely the cost of that pack back. So, maybe second guess that. All right, I'm going to save this stack because I think I saw probably the prize jewel is in there of this run. And maybe we'll jump to this, which has one of my favorite years in it. Okay. Storing these is going to be interesting. I mean, they're going to go in the safe, but making sure these are all kept together and condition and color is unaltered. All right, let's see. Yep, 70 Tops. There's that 70 Tops pack. That's a great shape, that wrapper. These looking really nice shape as well. Great color, edges, corners. There's a fisheye there. What are these? I don't think these are, they're not high numbers, but later series. Dave Moorhead. These look significantly better than the other packs. Or the other cards, other years. 62 Tops and 71 Tops. 70 Tops look really nice. Okay. Wow, even that yellow and blue, that's probably showing through for you. That looks really nice. Okay. Well, these look faded here. That just could be printing. I mean, look at the difference between that blue and that blue. Maybe just different ink on that job. Okay, let's see. Yeah, these just look a little bit lighter ink that was printed on these. Oh, weird misprint there. But some of them look super sharp. Yeah, I feel like I should probably grade a few of these. Or maybe just all together, so their certs are all together and I know which ones came from the same packs. Could be cool. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you think I should do there. And then these, I think, was just a collection of cards that were loose from their packs that were included with those wrappers. Again, they all look really nice. Oh, here's a Marischal. And then Ryan Saves the Day. I like that card. We're number 1. The Mets celebrating the Miracle Mets. That's cool. Yeah, Marischal looks nice. Just makes you think like, oh man, it's a little bit of snow here. The registration isn't perfect. So hard to get a great grade on these cards. Even just straight out of the pack, you know? Oh, and there's a Willie McCovey. That's another good one. That's a little off center. White line down here. The backs look awesome though. Okay. All right, the last couple lots here, and there's one really good one from a hobby history perspective. I'm gonna take out. Okay, what are these? 64? What is this? 64, I believe. Oops, still one more. Yep, there's a 64 pack. See someone wrote on it there. Here's the gum from 1964. The little Pog bottle cap thing, which I didn't, my dad gave me a lot of those. I didn't realize that those came from packs instead of, like Snapple bottles or something. These are in decent shape, a rough cut edge there, a bunch of fish eyes. This has got gum stains on the bower, unfortunately. Yeah, printing error, registration's off, good centering, soft corner, touch corner, rough cut there. Interesting. The variety is just all over the place with these. I gotta say, the pictures online made them look a little more bold, the color, and I was really excited to see what those look like in hand, because whenever I see something that's just incredible color, like from the Lionel Carter collection, there's always really good color because he kept his out of the light and chased, I think, incredibly well-conditioned cards. There's a Koufax. I just love those when there's really bold color, but these are falling a little bit short in some cases, but these look good. Let's see, and there's a Phil Niekro Hall of Fame rookie touch corner there. A little bit of gum residue, it looks like. But it's so cool to sit here and think about. Like you're getting to experience early days of a kid opening a pack, like flipping those cards. It just hit me for a second there where I was like, wow, this is like I was back then ripping a pack, I don't remember what this was. Maybe this was supposed to go with him. Okay, yeah, that's got to be what it is. So this is 61 Topps pack. Don Newcomb, bit of a rough cut, off-centered, printing defect, fish eyes, reg is off. Oh, what was this? The Magic rub off, like a tattoo. That one is in great shape other than the centering. Kind of similar there. I guess I should have figured that if they were truly amazing, the auction house might have just chosen to grade them instead of sell them as these kind of opened packs. But okay, we're starting to get a little bit more. There's two left here. This is the second to last one. Take a look at the pack there, or the gum there. This is another one that I was trying to get the ones that had really tough edges. 71 Topps, 62 Topps, and then this 1955 Bowman. So I thought it would be cool to see, like what they look like out of the pack versus, let's see, there's touch corners all around here. I don't know if that translates to like the one that's on top. So it's getting beat up by the edges of the corners of the pack as well. But you can see there's a little bit of rough, spots all along those edges. I don't know. It's just making me think that there aren't as many high-grade cards out there that are unaltered, unrestored in some way, as you might think. A lot of the pop has been influenced by somehow fixing just what naturally was occurring from printing press to pack distribution to kids' hands. That one's interesting. That one's got some kind of residue there. Maybe that's gum. Decent shape, but then there's a little bit of lift there. All of them have soft corners here. I guess, I mean, it's the older pack. You're gonna have more time to get handled around and moved around. But I mean, these look really good. I hope they shine through. This is probably a set that I'll complete one day. I have a lot of the backs where I guess it's not included here. Or sometimes they'll include quotes from players. They're usually the All-Stars, but man, that's nice. Blows bigger bubbles. 9 picture cards, 5-cent gum. Always ask for baloney. What is that? Yeah, but I guess I'll pause on that for a second. This is what a kid would be flipping through. He'd be bummed that there wasn't, a superstar in it. But he'd also learn a ton, right? He'd be like, who are all these guys? Because he's probably got just his regional games shown. At least I would. I'd be looking at all this. All right, last pack here. Can you guess what it is? I guess it says it right there. 1951 Bowman wrapper in really good shape. I mean, there's wear, right? I mean, this was a used pack, but it's fully there. It's fully intact and good color on it. So, and there's a fully intact piece of gum from 1951, which I guess would be 74 years old. And then here are the original 51 Bowmans. Unfortunately, there is not a Mickey Mantle or Willie Mays, but this was a pack where it stood out to me. The centering was excellent on all of these. So that was a good, I guess, sheet press or, cut from that sheet. But yeah, these all look pretty good. I guess most of these things that I'm getting are probably 5s and 6s. 4s, 5s, 6s, some 7s. I don't think I've seen like surefire 8s and 9s out of any pack, but I tried to get the 52 tops pack. There was one, but this was, I think, like 1/4 of the final price of a 52 tops. And I thought that was just nominally better for my budget to get a smaller, pay less money to get these packs. But yeah, that was also just a surprising, I guess, outcome. For a while, it was 52 tops was under $1,000, and I think it finished like 4,000 or 5,000, I want to say. So that's this run of wrappers. I guess I'll try to just rehash all of them. We saw 51 Bowman, 61 tops, 64 tops, of course 55 Bowman. Here's another 64 tops. We had these really pack fresh 70 tops. And then the wrappers for 70 tops. And then a handful of 62 tops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 62 tops wrappers. A 1971 tops. Another 1971 tops, different. There's a variation, it looks like. A third 71 tops, and then this 71 tops super baseball as well, where we had the Bob Gibson, the Tony Oliva, and the Bill Freehan. Yeah, and that's what I got. So thanks for watching. Thought this might be enjoyable for some, and hopefully the you know, color and seeing these old packs, wrappers is a pretty cool walk down hobby history. And yeah, let me know what you think I should do. This is not the way I should store it, and how all of this, you know, is gonna be kept in my PC. So, you know, if you've got good ideas on what to do, grading them together, putting them back in the packs, you know, I'm all ears. Thanks all.